Hello, Haly's here. Do you feel devastated? I've got a good news for you. Jesus is passing by. I'd like to read from Luke 7 and starts with verse 11. Now it happened the day after that Jesus, went into a city called Nain, and many of his disciples went with him, and a large crowd. And when he came near the gate of the city, behold, a dead man was being carried out, the only son of his mother, and she was a widow. And a large crowd from the city was with her. There are two crowds here. One crowd is rejoicing, is so happy, is rejoicing what the Lord is doing. No more sick, no more dead, no more demon possessed. People seeing miracles, people seeing amazing things, and Jesus is in the midst of them, and they are rejoicing. And here is another crowd, mourning, weeping, because one widow lost her only son. One group, yes, another group in tears and sorrow, being devastated. The son who was being carried out, he was the only son of that widow. She lost her husband. Now she's lost her only son. She's lost her only supporter, her provider. Yes, she was surrounded by a large crowd, and they were supporting her, they were mourning with her. They were with her in the day of tragedy. But what about next day? All of them would go to their homes and do their own business and run their own houses, and she would wake up and no one is around. Her lover, her husband was gone, died. Now her son. That loneliness, that hopelessness, fear. No one to talk to, no one to rejoice with. She was devastated, in agony, miserable and heartbroken. Probably she desired to see her family grow, to see her grandkids, but all gone. There is no hope for that anymore. Her son died, her only son. There was an agony here, there was an end of hopes, there was an end of her dreams. She had been wrecked, afflicted by sorrow, by grief. Do you feel like that widow? Are you heartbroken? Are you unhappy? Are you mourning? Have your dreams, your hopes, your desires are buried? Do you feel comfortless? There was good news for that widow because Jesus was there. There is good news for you because Jesus is where you are. When the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, "Do not weep. Do not cry, woman. I am here. I am God. I am here. I see your heart. I see your broken heart. I am here." Jesus didn't continue his journey with a joyful crowd. No, he just couldn't. He had compassion on her. It is a very strong word from the Greek. It's not just the easing of person's feelings of grief or distress. This word compassion from Greek, it means to be moved in the inward parts. Everything inside of Jesus had moved. His kidneys, his liver, his heart. Everything, all the organs moved inside of him. He had the deepest sympathy and mercy towards this widow. And when he saw her, his heart broke. He did not just have compassion on the widow, seeing she lost her only son, but he had compassion for her entire future. He knew how hard it would be for her, living without her provider. He could not continue his journey now. And this is our Jesus. He just couldn't continue as nothing happened. And first thing he said, "Do not cry." He's saying to you, do not cry. Then he came and touched the open coffin. And those who carried him stood still. When God is in the midst of your devastated situation, and when he touches and when he speaks into your situation, everything stops. And he said, "Young man, I say to you, arise." So he who was dead sat up and began to speak. And Jesus presented him, this young man, to his mother. Jesus, the miracle working God, is passing by, and he is seeing you are being devastated. You are in trauma. You are heartbroken. And he is saying to you, "My child, do not cry. I am here. I am in the midst of your dead situation. It is hard. But you are not alone. I am in your situation. I am in your life-threatening situation. I am touching your life. I am touching your broken heart. I am touching your dead dreams. I am touching your sick body. I am touching your broken relationship. Your hope is not going to be buried. I am not only passing through, I am involved. I'm stopping the bearers to bury your last hope, to bury your dream, to bury your joy. I am involved in your future and will not leave you. You have been trying to find comfort, but the only comfort you can find is in me. I know how to comfort, for I am the comforter. Everything what is happening in your life matters. You matter. You are important, and I am the only solution you need, for I am your solution. For I am your risen hope. I am your compassionate and loving Father, and I say to your hopelessness, arise. I say to your relationship, arise. I say to your sick body, arise. Arise, my child. Wow. Arise. Jesus is passing by, and he will revive your heart. He will revive your dreams. He will revive your hopes, your body, your relationship. He will revive you. Let your faith arise in spite of what you see. Arise. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share. Till next time, blessings to you, blessings to your family. Bless you. Bye-bye.